what's going on, guys? Welcome to a Roblox game called Blair. This is a Phasmophobia type game, and in this video today, I will be going through all the difficulties and all the items in this game to help you become a better player if you decide to play this. So we're just going to do their base map, which is called Roadhouse. It is the smallest and easiest. Little cutscene you can click past. So this is what I would take in, because the temperature is like important on finding the ghost room initially. Now it's a little harder on easy because there's not going to be a lot of activity. There are 3 cursed objects. There are tarot cards which spawn in that corner right there. Then there is a Ouija board, which is right here, which is actually going to make my job easy. So what you can do is you go to the board, you type, "Where are you?" It'll tell you where it is. So this ghost happens to be in the master bedroom. Alright, now make sure you wait to say goodbye so that it doesn't hunt. Alright, so what you want to do now, did I close this? I did. Alright, so don't worry about that. It just shut the power off. So what I'm going to do, just so it doesn't hunt, so I can actually show you guys stuff, I'm going to take these, because they raise your sanity. Your board's right here. Now, on the harder modes, on the hardest mode, nightmare mode, this is broken, so you don't see the activity. 10 is the highest, and then it keeps going down. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab a spirit box, which lets you like collect evidence and stuff. This is the journal. You can click things to eliminate ghost types. You can go to the ghost to read about all of them. You can do that on your own time. But I'm going to get this, and I'm going to get the EMF reader. So after I do this and put these down, I'm going to go turn the power back on, just because it makes things easier. So you can ask it questions. Oh, it's hitting stuff. Oh, that's me. So it's either right here, yep. So it could be here, or it can be in a part of the basement. So it's either right there. Oh, collect these 2. These are free XP. So they're either right in that garage, or they're on that back wall right there. But in this case, it was in there, which is good. Alright, so that is a jump scare. So there's no EMF 5. This thing is really active. For easy, 2 jump scares in a minute is kind of crazy. So what we have for this ghost, also it cannot come outside, you're safe out here. So we have no EMF 5, we have no book writing, and we have no spirit box. So it looks like this ghost happens to be a wraith. Now the thing about wraiths, which we can do to double check ourselves, is that wraiths never step in salt. I'm going to grab a salt and a crucifix. Now, crucifix stop the ghost from hunting only before they hunt. Okay? Once a ghost hunts, it keeps hunting. It doesn't stop. So we're just going to go, we're going to throw this down. Now we're going to put some salt around the room. That's just it knocking. Alright. To further prove, we're going to go get some more evidence. They turned the power off again, but that's okay. We don't really need the power anymore. We are going to grab the SLS camera, which just shows ghost outlines and stuff. But it's evidence, so you're not always going to get it. But yeah, you just turn this on and off a couple times. So like with a wraith, We should be able to get some. Oh, looks like we were wrong. So it is not a wraith. Oh, for some reason the camera's being a bit difficult. There we go. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to clear this. We know for sure though that there is no EMF 5. It might be a demon just because of how early it acted. But we're going to go here now. And you see these little like orb-like things? These are ghost orbs. Meaning we have those. So our choices are a harrow. The thing about a harrow is that it is very territorial. It will not usually go outside of its comfort zone or its like spot if you're not there. It is very, very fast when it's in its spot, which sometimes makes it hard to differentiate from the other fast ghost, which is the Revenant. But the thing about a Revenant, oh, looks like we got an anomaly. So there's that. So we have SLS. Yeah, we're Wraith. So we're going to take a picture, actually, because you can take pictures of these things. You can also take a picture of the board. So there's another jump scare. Very active ghost. Very active. So what other pieces of evidence we can get? I'm still not seeing ghost writing. I'm still not hearing the spirit box. So it is actually looking like it's going to be a wraith. Even though it stepped in salt, which is weird. So we're going to get rid of these, and we're going to say it's a harrow. Just because the sole fact that it stepped into the salt. And wraiths never step in the salt. But you can see like pictures and stuff here. We're going to see, I was wrong. That's okay though. So we're going to see, because I was pretty confident there with what I did. Oh, can I not see the journal in here? Alright, so really quick, we're going to up it to medium now. We're going to add our stuff, trail camera. We're going to add all to everything. I'm just doing this, you guys don't have to. I actually wouldn't recommend it unless you're playing with people, because if you die, you lose everything you put in. I'm doing it because I know I can get my stuff back, and that's why I buy extra of everything. So I recommend not buying the perfect amount, but a little bit more, so just in case you do put it on, you have some fallback. So we're going to see what it is for a Volt. So the Volts, they are incredibly sensitive to electromagnetic fields. These ghosts pose a great threat as they become surrounded by electronics. Records show that anything electric will result in a more powerful Volt. So that actually makes a lot of sense, because you see when I put all the stuff in there, it started jump scaring more. So I should have caught on to that. Also, on the first two difficulties, easy and medium, the power will always start on, as you can see. So we're going to check for the, oh, we get a Boo Boo doll here. I don't know for a fact that the Boo Boo dolls have any, wow, it looks like it's in here. I'm just going to take a random guess that's a poltergeist, as of right now, just because they like to throw things. They move a lot of things. They are very active, as you can see, a lot of activity. So I don't know why I didn't drop this, but we're going to put some salt down, because the ghost will not step in salt unless it is in its right room. So, is the phone on? Oh, it did turn the phone on. As you can see, it shut that door over there. So we're going to put some here, we're going to put some... It's a poltergeist. I'm sorry, guys. There's no way. It's a poltergeist or it's a demon. But there is no way a ghost, a regular ghost on medium is acting up this much. So we're going to go with that based on pure, like, what we've seen. So it's one of them. Yeah, they are something. They are very active, very very active. So the next two difficulties is where the game starts to get hard. So just because I don't want to lose my stuff, I'm going to put on very limited items. I'm going to put on one strong flashlight. I'm going to put on some extra salt. I'm going to put on a crucifix. I'm going to put on both crucifixes. Oh. Oh my gosh, I keep doing it. Okay. Boom. And some sanity subs, I guess. Because why not? So, hard, the power will start off, but you still have your sanity board. You will not have a sanity board on Nightmare. And I think you have to like join their group for Nightmare. Which I don't know why, but it's free, and I highly recommend it because Nightmare, it's just so much fun. But yeah, the power, actually it looks like the power's on. No, it's off. Power's off. Temperature will not, the temperature, oh, look at that. If the temperature goes up, you are not in the right room. So we're going to pull these cards now. Picked up a clock. So we're going to pull these. Wow, that was quick. The tower. So what that does is the ghost interacts with something random. So it sounds like it just opened that door to my left, which is the bathroom door. That's death, so it's hunting, and we're going to have our first death here, guys. Or not. So the only thing you can outrun it, depending on what it is. You cannot outrun a revenant, and you cannot outrun a harrow when it sees you, or when you're in its territory. If you pull a harrow outside of its comfort zone, it will not hunt you, or it will not be able to catch you if you run. So we're just going to say this one's not a harrow. I also don't know if it's hunting anymore, because it won't really show you, but you'll pull jokers. So like in this case, it looks like it's still hunting. I think it hunts for a minute, but this one's not a harrow because it would have stayed in this general area. It would have came in here and I would have died. It's a poltergeist again. Maybe not. Tower. So it's going to mess with something, maybe that door. Yep. So we're just going to shut that. You could get UV off of that, but I'm just showing you guys the cards. Tower again. That's the Fool. So what I do when you get the Fool, just because, you drop it, and you re-pick it back up. Wow, we are lucky today, guys. Now, the Ghost usually follows the same route. So, if the room you're in is not in the Ghost route, you are usually good unless it sees you, which will pull it, obviously, off of its route. So we're going to chill here for the next minute, and we're going to look at what it possibly could be. It might be a Revenant just because of how fast it left, or it could just be a couple of rooms over. But you usually don't get the heartbeat and the flashing light unless it's right next to you. So my guess, if anything, is going to be a Revenant. Although, no, I'm wrong. Because a Revenant is extremely slow before it sees you. They are one of the slowest ghosts in the game, actually, before they see you. And then when they do see you, they become the fastest. So it's a regular speed ghost, so it's not a harrow, and it's not a Revenant. But we're going to pull again. It's still hunting. I think we are good now. Yep. So you will always pull jokers if you're outside or if the ghost is hunting. So what that does, the green Wheel of Fortune. If you get a green one, you get 25 sanity. If you get a red one, you lose 25 sanity. That is a jump scare. So it's going to jump scare. It didn't jump scare. We know where this thing is, though. It is right in this room. The door is going to be closed. I also do not think you can get fingerprints off the door if the ghost closed it while hunting. Don't know why, but you can't. So we're going to get this, or we're going to get this. Because I don't know if this ghost is active or not, but we know what room it's in. So we're going to throw this down. Yep, we are right. Okay. So we got that. So now we have ghostwriting. And we're going to get rid of these just because we're going to act like I didn't know. So we're going to get that. We're going to get this. And we're going to put our lone camera down. But since we have a crucifix in there, the crucifix will burn, which is how you know if it tried to hunt. There we go. Got that. Oh, but I messed it up. Oh, it's talking. Alright, I don't like when it talks. Kind of freaks me out. So we have Spirit Box. I told you it wasn't going to be these two, but I think it might be a llama. If I'm right about the llama. No, I am not right about the llama. That is the Uri. The Uri... Oh, I didn't mean to do it. Aw, man. Well, we're gonna say it's a llama just because there's a spirit. So, thing about the spirit, as you can probably guess, it is the most tame ghost. Does not like to hunt. And I'm gonna do a different episode on nightmares, so make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.